Evil and corrupt cops are everywhere, but what happens when they actually get caught?
I would love to know who called.
Here are 3 shocking examples of when corrupt cops get arrested, starting with New Jersey Police Lieutenant John A. Chu, who on the afternoon of April 27, 2018, had been driving in his truck erratically on Breakwater Road towards Route 9 and almost crashed multiple times. Police officers were later called by concerned neighbors, but when they arrived at the scene, they would never have expected their boss to be the one causing the trouble.
What's up, LT?
Hey LT, how you doing?
Somebody called it on you driving erratic.
Erratic driver.
Headed home?
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. My mic's live, just so you know, at this point. I mean, my camera. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chu.
After recognizing who they were dealing with, the officer then goes on his radio and makes the report, not without mentioning that his mic is on as well as his camera, meaning that everything they will be doing is being recorded.
Did you see who was... Did you tell him to stand by?
Having shown concern for who it is that they're dealing with, the officers then mention the body cams they have, and one of them decides to turn it on after having turned it off once he saw the lieutenant.
Are you on?
Yes. You? You're not. Turn it on.
I switched the cameras out.
What did he say? I was behind him. I was behind you. Did you get any... Yes. We gotta do what we gotta do.
We gotta do what we gotta do is one of the main reasons as to why body cams exist in the first place. If there had not been any, what happened in the following minutes would have definitely not been the same.
We're gonna have to lock him up. He's 450, dude. You told him to just hang tight. You didn't observe any alcohol in the thing or anything. I know you probably don't. It's a high truck. Is there an odor yet or anything?
No.
You didn't get an odor? Alright. I gotta call Edwards. Just to let him know I can't pick him up. We're gonna have to pull him out. Hey, I'm gonna be late picking. I'm not gonna be able to pick you up. Can you drive in? We have an incident. Now my mic's live. We're on a 38 right now with someone we work with. Hang on one second. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chu. We pulled him over. We're doing some investigation right now. I'm waiting for Lieutenant Curley coming back, so I'm going to be late picking up, obviously. If you could drive in. All right, thanks.
Can we shut these off for a conference real quick?
Hang on.
After trying to reach out to another lieutenant to figure out what to do, and talking to another police officer and explaining the situation, the police officer at the scene asks if they can turn the body cams off for a conference, which of course is not true, and it's just an attempt to not do what they have to do in this case.
Yeah, we're not going to mute our cameras at all or anything. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. All right, see ya. We're going to have to pull him out. We can't mute our cameras. We can't do anything. Let's hope. Hopefully he's all right. Safe to drive. Edwards is coming in. Come on.
Finally, after 5 minutes since they pulled him over, they are finally confronting Chu as they should have done from the start.
Hey, LT. So we had the erratic driver call on you. I guess Nucius had some observation. We have to handle this like anything else. He's gonna ask you to step out. We already talked to Lieutenant Brioli. All right. He's gonna make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle. Okay?
I just drive half a mile.
I understand, but everything's recorded now, sir. You know that. We got to handle it how we have to handle it. Trust us. We don't want to be put in this position either.
No. I get it.
Can you step out, sir? He's just gonna talk to you. You know how it is. He's gonna ask you some questions, make sure you're all right.
I'm fine.
Having finally confronted him, Lieutenant Chu is then tested for DUI, which, to the surprise of no one, he fails absolutely, not even being able to put one foot in front of the other. Then, when he's faced with another test, which consists of raising one of your legs and holding the position for a few seconds, he seems to have had enough.
Hands together, feet down at your side. You're gonna raise either leg of your choice. Approximately. You're gonna keep your foot parallel to the ground. And you're gonna count 1001, 1002, 1003. While you're counting, I want you to look down to your toe, keep both knees locked out. You understand?
You know what?
Hold on,
Wait.
so, LT. You don't want to complete the test?
No, I don't.
Okay. You want to give it? You don't want to complete the test, sir?
No.
All right. Sir, you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything. You don't have any firearms.
No, it's shit.
No, it's
no.
stuff I got to ask, sir. Or LT.
Shit, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Seeing no way around it, and especially since they are being recorded, the officers then decide to notify Chu that he'll be detained.
Your observations. LT, we're gonna have to bring you in and put you on the box based on the test. You know we don't want to do this. We have to do everything's recorded. You understand that?
No, I get that.
Both officers are extremely hesitant to even dare apprehending Lieutenant Chu at this point, most likely fearing to lose their jobs in the aftermath, especially since Chu is capable of saying things like this.
I would love to know who called.
You can find that out. You know that. You can find out. I don't know who called. I do not know, but you know you'll be able to find that out.
I'll tell you at this point, our hands are tied. I mean, I hope you understand.
I totally get it.
And we don't want to make the situation any worse, sir.
No, listen.
You know?
I
I know you're not gonna-
not make it worse.
I understand that. I know you wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. If we can get you in the back of the car, get you out of here.
Let me ask you this. Can I have 20 minutes?
Sir, you know we cannot do that. Everything is, sir, everything's
No,
on
I
camera.
get it. I totally get it.
See, people are starting to drive by. LT, let's get you out of here, okay? Can you come with us?
Yeah.
After such tension in the interaction, Lieutenant Chu is finally about to be detained, but he yet again refuses to give in.
Let's go in the back of Mike's car. We'll get you out of here. Make sure
You know what?
you're safe. What's up? I can't let you get in the car. You know that.
Well, then you drive it.
Well, if you have someone on scene, we can get it. I see Mr. Eccles here. We can
Yo.
try to get him to.
Drive my truck home, please.
The keys are in it. We'll handle that. LT, we'll handle that. All right. Do the front and search it. Okay. Don't put him in the back. I'm saying you can cuff him in the front.
If that wasn't enough, Lieutenant Chu even dares to sit in the front seat of the car, completely ignoring the gravity of the matter and thinking himself above the law.
LT, you know you can't do that, sir. We can't have you in the front
I
seat.
can't have you in the front seat.
We're not going to cuff you in the back, okay? We're going to do it in the front, all right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, sir, you understand this. You would hate to be in our position too. John, please, John. Please, John. John, please. We'll get you the help you need. Let's just, come on. You know we don't want to do this to you. All right, but we gotta get you. We gotta get this process up. People are starting to calm. We're all gonna get. You know what?
You know what?
Other people
John,
responding out
tell
here.
me you.
Sir, I would like you.
Just
This
tell
is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you behind this door so no one sees. Mike's gonna put the cuffs on you in the front, put you in the back.
No, there's no cuffs.
Yeah, what it's do. We have policies and procedures. Let me call the LT. Just you can shut the door for now.
Lieutenant Chu is finally detained and put in the car. In the meantime, Officer John calls another lieutenant to find out the right procedure in this special case. It is then that Chu is handcuffed, but not like everyone else, as in his case, he's cuffed in the front.
We got cuffed in the front. We can do it in the front, but we gotta do it. LT, we just talked to Lieutenant Perdoli. We have to, in the front, we'll do it right here. Don't have to do it behind your back. Okay? Please cooperate
John,
with us.
come on.
John, we don't want this to turn into anything more. You know that. We don't want it, but we cannot lose our jobs. You understand, sir? You're my first sergeant. Thank you. I have to get it towed. I have to tell it. Oh, man. But we've had guys get these before and get back to work, just so you know.
Hopefully you'll get the help he needs.
I know. I hope so, too. It's terrible.
Love the guy, man. See him throw it all away.
Not long after, the officer read Chu his Miranda rights, and despite footage not being available, the report says that he lifted his middle finger towards both officers several times during this. Lieutenant Chu was finally put under arrest for DUI and for 450 subsequent to a call for an erratic driver complaint. Then, as his BAC reading ended up giving a 0.36%, which, in this case, is considered to be alcohol poisoning and a potential life-threatening condition, he was taken immediately to a hospital. Not long after, he was suspended from his duty and fired with a $700 fine. But if you thought corrupt cops trying to get away with their crimes is over, that's because you don't know Michael Kyle Dunn. Newton County Chief Deputy Michael Dunn had been driving before a police officer had just seen him swerve almost entirely off the road in rural Boone, Arkansas. This continued even after the officer got closer to him, so this being a suspicious and dangerous sign was enough reason for the officer to pull him over, but little did the officer know of who he was actually going against.
Hello. Hey. I'm Trooper Valentine, Arkansas State Police. Stopped because you look like you're having trouble controlling your vehicle. All right, what's going on? A lot. I got your arm? Okay, where is it? Huh? It's on your chest? Huh? Been drinking a little? Yeah. Okay. All right. Can I see your driver's license? So where are you coming from?
Just over Missouri.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
Not much.
Okay. Well, is your vehicle off? Turn it off for me. All right. Go ahead and step out with me, okay? So you got a gun on you?
It's off.
It's off of you? Is it in the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a deputy?
I'm the chief deputy.
You're the chief. Okay. Well, so you know better.
I've had some bad times.
Okay. Well, I understand that. But, I mean, you know we can't be out driving if we've been drinking.
Yeah.
And, you know, I caught you coming back onto the highway back there. You almost hit a sign and then followed you for a little while, and you touched the yellow line twice, touched the white line twice, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do some tests on you. All right. You know how all this is going to go. If you are impaired, there's nothing I can do for you. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's not, it wasn't my choice, whatever you've done. And, you know, my job's going to be on the line just like yours is, okay?
Having explained the situation and later discovering that Michael could be drunk, the officer puts him to do the appropriate sobriety tests regardless of his status, but clueless by thinking it would be that simple.
All right, go ahead and stand. All right, you gonna be all right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me right here, okay, and face my car. Do you want to go through these tests, or you just want me to take you in? want to take you to Newton. We're in Boone right now, so I'd be taking you to Boone. Okay? I know it sucks. All right, but like I said, it's not my choice.
Can't give me a break, man.
You know I can't. Absolutely can't. It's on camera. I can't do anything about it. I've got family out here on this highway. I'm sure you do too.
Seeing no other option, Chief Michael proceeded to try to come to an agreement with the officer in a bid to get himself out of trouble, but he was faced by a solid negative response, not because the officer couldn't do so, but because they were being recorded.
All right. So, again, it's up to you. But like I said, we can't sit here all day. So, either we can do some tests here, I can PBT you, we can see where you're at. You know the law, if you're under 8%. I mean, it's still up to me, you know, between 4% and 8%, whether I want to take you to jail or not. I do have some bad driving. If you're under 8%, I can work with you. If you got somebody that can come get you, we can go that route. Okay?
Seriously.
I can't do that. I can't, without testing you, yes, sir. You know that I have no discretion when it comes to DWI. No, it's not. We've got cameras, we've got everything else. It's not like it used to be.
Realizing that times now are different and it's not how it used to be, Michael knows he's in big trouble now.
All right, do me a favor. Walk up this way. Go ahead and put your hands on my car. All right, we're just going to go through this like we normally do. Yeah. I just got to follow policy, man. If I want them to back me up, I got to do what they want me to do. All right? Go ahead and put your hands on there. Bring your feet backward toward me. No, put your hands on the car for me. Bring your feet back. All right. So you don't have anything on you. All right. I will do the professional courtesy if you want. We can, I can just cuff you in the front, sit you in the back of my car. You want to do that? Or you rather have them behind your back?
Cuffing me? Seriously?
Like I said, it's policy.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You want me to follow policy?
I think it's bullshit, by the way, but...
Okay.
Then, Michael is finally arrested and put in the back seat of the car.
Let's go. I'll follow you.
Just sit me in the back seat.
Yeah, we'll sit you in the back seat. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You know,
We'll go on that side. No, go on the passenger side. You want to be buckled?
Are you serious?
You don't want to be buckled? I mean, that's up to you, I guess.
Man,
It's not my fault. Don't look at me like it.
no, it's my fault.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I do not want to do this to another law enforcement officer. I've always heard about it happening. Never wanted it to happen to me. Okay? But like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. Right? You understand that?
No, I
It's
do
not on me.
understand. I know it's not on you.
Okay.
But I
If you were
appreciate
some other guy out here, you know, driving around suspended, you know, no job, whatever, I'd be doing the same thing.
Here, Michael has realized that he's done for professionally, but if that wasn't enough already, his wife's friend that came to pick up his truck brought him more bad news.
You can talk to him if you want.
Can you let me out, man? I mean,
Well, I don't want to do that. And I'm not saying you're going to run or do anything stupid, but,
Doesn't have anything to say.
you know,
This is ridiculous. And you are no better than Jamie Ralston. And all she wants to say to you is for you to come get your stuff. Because if you cared about her, you wouldn't do this.
Finally, Dunn was fined $800 for refusing to do a chemical test of his breath. He resigned from his position as chief and was sentenced to 1 year in prison. But cops trying to use power in their favor doesn't stop here, it gets even worse. Pinellas County Deputy Sheriff Shelby Elise Cornelio had been driving on the highway during the night of May 17, 2022, when a police officer decided to pull her over for going at 56 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. and driving erratically. After stopping her, the officer approached Elise and asked her for her ID, never expecting that the first thing that she would say would be,
"Can I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?"
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
And my driver's license is...
Huh?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Knowing that she doesn't have her driver's license, she immediately turns to her position as a county deputy in an attempt to be released. Little did she know of how bad things will turn to her in the end by having this attitude.
Do you have your license, registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but...
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you?
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but...
Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you?
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have some kind of ID on you?
No. I was just driving that way. I dropped my friend off, and then I went this way because I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody, and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving.
Okay, when
the
I was
regular
pulling behind
way.
you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just.
Do you have your
going...
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so.
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it?
Having been asked to provide any type of identification multiple times and not providing one, Elise finally finds her driver's license, but not her work license, so everything she's saying could be a lie.
Do you have your work ID?
No, it's at home in my cruiser.
Okay. Where do you live at?
I live at.
Okay. So not the address in your license?
No. I live right there.
Whose car is this?
My father's.
Then, as the first officer is running her ID and license plate, another male officer approaches Elise and starts talking with her. And it's right here we can clearly see that she's definitely under the influence of something.
You say you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with us? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long you been with us?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, whatever it
You're
is.
good.
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out.
Where are you coming from?
Not even long. You know Gandy Boulevard?
Mm-hmm.
I picked up someone, brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life.
I gotcha.
And they actually live with Pinellas. And so I was like, oh, I'll bring you home.
I gotcha.
Boom, 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 boom. Easy.
Gotcha.
Espanol, but
Where from?
wait.
So you're Spanish?
Yeah,
From where?
you say where?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you know you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, pero where?
Ah, okay. I'm Dominican.
Dominican?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. No. No.
What's wrong with that?
Italiano, okay? And I only speak some Spanish,
Gotcha.
okay? For the most part, Italiano.
Gotcha.
But she pulled me over, I do what I want.
I got you.
But you're St. Pete, so it doesn't matter.
Not long after, Elise is made to step out of the car for further questioning, and it's here when she finally realizes the big trouble she's into.
Can we step over here? Can you walk over? Are you able to walk over here?
Yeah, in the fucking...
Well, no, I just want to get on the sidewalk so we're not.
Shit.
Okay, all right. Talking to you, I am getting some signs of impairment. Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really?
I want to give you every chance to say that you're fine. Okay. So can I check your eyes real quick?
This is what we're gonna do right now?
I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
No.
And you pulled me over for going 10 miles over the speed limit?
You were going more than 10 over the speed limit. And
Really?
it's not just speed, it's also how you were driving.
No.
Look,
10 miles over the speed limit.
I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, unfortunately, we're past that point. You understand my position? All right. I want to give you every opportunity for you to show me that you're okay to drive. And I really hope that that's the results we get, okay? But at this point, I can't just look the other way.
That's where you're at right now?
Yeah. Can I check your eyes real quick?
This is how you're doing it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have a choice. It's
Yes,
the same
you do.
for anybody else.
No, yes you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay? But we're past that point right now. The point is you were stopped. You're showing signs of impairment.
No, I'm not showing.
Okay. All right. I want to give you every opportunity to show
You know
that
what?
that's not the case.
I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
What signs of impairment was I showing?
You've got bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slight speech.
Nope. I want to know.
Okay.
Pulling over. What was the signs of impairment?
I'm not gonna.
Because I do not have bloodshot, watery eyes because I have contact lenses in my eyes.
Okay.
I have contact lenses in.
I'm not trying to argue with you. Okay. I'm hoping that you can show me that you're okay to drive. Okay. But I have to go forward with this. I have to at least investigate
No.
it.
I just want to know.
I explained to you. You smell very strongly of alcohol. Your movements have been very slow and fumbling. You have a very dazed facial expression. All these are signs of impairment. Okay? Again, if you're good to drive, perfect. But I have to investigate that.
And if you thought she would go down without a fight, you're in for a treat when you see how she reacts to the officer requesting her to do a sobriety test.
As I said, I'm just conducting an investigation at this point. I want to give you every opportunity. You're saying that you're fine. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that.
There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Okay. Can I check your eyes real quick? Just make sure that you're okay?
You're gonna check it? No.
Ultimately, she agreed to do a sobriety test. She had her eyes checked, and now she's about to do the walk test, not without complaining about it.
Is she new?
Been here longer than I have.
Then why is she doing this? When I live right there. She doesn't care? She wants to people over?
I'm pretty sure that's not what she wants to do.
So, in the sense of being a deputy, with her doing this, what are your thoughts?
What do you mean?
In the fact of me acing this or not, it doesn't matter, right?
No, I mean that's the point of this, right? If you don't show signs of impairment while you do it, it's better for you. That's why we give you that option.
I'm still gonna be perfect for this.
There you go.
Because Elise completely failed all of the sobriety tests the police officer did on her, she's questioned one more time about how much alcohol she had, but she refuses to give in.
How much did you have? Okay, so why do you smell like alcohol?
I do not smell like alcohol. I smell like pigment.
That's not pigment. That's very strong alcohol. Okay. And, I mean, you're a deputy, you know about HGN, okay? That's caused by alcohol. So, how much did you have to drink? Nothing? You don't want to be honest with me?
Seeing no cooperation on her side, Elise is finally put under arrest. Elise Canelio ended up submitting to a breath alcohol test and her BAC registered as 0.206%. She was fired the next day. If you enjoyed this video, watch this one. Goodbye.